Brian, did you press the button yet?
I did press the button.
Does he not eat the camera? Like, he's insane. The
Sawdust-
camera loves that guy.
Sawdust feels like he's a little under the weather today or something.
No, he's fine.
That's his normal.
He's not a huge Brian fan.
That's
No.
his
It's already
resting Brian face.
barked at me like
Resting Brian face.
4 times.
He barks at him every time he walks into
I don't get it.
the
Like
door.
dogs know if people are like
Yeah, I like
are
Brian.
like
Brian's a nice guy.
morally good or bad. Well, with Sawdust might feel a different way. I
Yeah.
don't know. We'll find
Interesting. We're live right now?
Mhm.
Cool. So the shop has clearly been pretty damn busy. We've been pushing a lot of prototypes through, and this is the mini painter system. It's coming along nicely. We've had some really cool improvements. The shelves are a nice addition. Those fit into the system.
This is actually the perfect setup for everyone's table. This is exactly what you need.
This is as clear as my painting table is often. But we've actually made a couple changes that are pretty cool, and we're pretty excited about.
Show him the painter.
We have the new mini painter. So
Yeah.
this one is sans wire at the moment. It's a little different design, but here's the cool part. One word, nubs. Nubs will pop off, pop it on. Each of the mini painters will come with 4 different nubs. And then these aren't the proper trays yet, these are the old ones. But you'll be able to take your mini right off of the painter and pop the nubs down. So it's a lot easier than pulling the cork out. It was AJ's idea, it was great.
Yeah.
And I like it a lot. We want to make sure that the shear force on these sideways is strong enough when you're painting, but I think it'll be fine.
They're N45 magnets,
Yeah.
neodymium magnets, so I think we'll be fine. Generally, we try to use the same strength magnet, even if it's overkill, just for consistency's sake.
Yep.
But contrast that to the old one. You get the old one there?
Yeah, it's right here. This is my personal one, a little beat up, which it's still cool, but if there's a mini on there and I popped it out, that's a little tough to pull out gingerly and then put the mini down. So this is a much better
All right, this is
solution.
enough. You guys aren't allowed to see any more of this. This is still in development, so
we gotta show them
No, we gotta move on.
the little corners.
We're moving on.
We have little corners that allow you to turn it quicker.
No, you're not allowed to. Don't listen to him and don't look. Look over here. This is better stuff. So the Quartermaster, which are very cool side tabourets for the GM. Went live today. We had
Not tables.
first batch of 7, and most of them are gone.
Yeah.
I think at this current point. I am super pleased with how
I'm
these
pretty
came
cool.
out. It's really kind of like dialed back for us, but it's really nice to let the wood do the talking. You know, we typically tend to be a little more flamboyant, but dang,
I was a little pissed somebody bought this, frankly.
Red Heart.
Yeah, 'cause
Man,
it's
you
my
got your
favorite
eye on
wood.
that. No.
But it's good. These come off. Those work with the Valhalla screen magnet setup. It'll come with ball bearings. But it is pretty,
I think they bought it because it had your whiskey on it.
there's
I used
that
a
too.
coaster.
Red Heart always tastes like whiskey.
Yeah.
But I like it. It's designed for a side table, like a very understated piece that's just kind of like, I love the Quartermaster.
Mhm.
I think that's like a really cool word. What do we call the first requisition?
Yeah,
The
that was
first
Amaroth. Thanks,
requisition.
Amaroth.
Thank you, Amaroth.
The dais.
The Dias.
No. The first drop of them is the first
Oh.
requisition
And we
for the Quartermaster.
we went through a number of different names, but actually I think it was AJ again that came up with Quartermaster, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
AJ's doing mini painters. No, I think it was him. AJ's going to run this business in about 6 months from now, which is awesome.
Thank God. That'd be wonderful.
I really like this. I'm a big fan of this, but I also have this tattooed on my body. But very optional. The logo is optional. We're trying to like be more confident, right?
Mhm.
And be like, these are badass, and
Right.
let's put our logo on them because I think
Mhm.
it's cool as heck.
We haven't branded literally anything.
Generally speaking, we
Yeah.
tend to shy away from branding.
There'll be a dice box or 2 that come through in
Yeah.
stock that somebody will engrave on, but
Yeah,
other than that, we're pretty light on the branding side.
I agree. I like the espresso maple came out like
Mm-hmm.
Gucci, man. I'm generally against staining woods. I like natural woods, but that's pretty tight.
I'll stain anything.
And then the one that was it Cecil that got the
Mm-hmm. No, that was Mel.
was it well I got the one with the this was the very first absolute very first pro. This is one I think was in the last Unleashed video,
Right.
and we're like, wow,
That's over a month ago, I think.
was it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well,
So you can
not that the video came out, but when that was.
this will go up to like 40 pounds. I played with these things in hand, and you can tighten this so much that it's like almost impossible to put down. So, you know, if you want to have people over, you're like, try to close that thing. You can't close it. But interesting hinge, one of the prototype hinges, which I really like.
I like it. Just takes up
I
too much
love that
room.
hinge. It's too bulky. We wanted something like a little more classic.
We also talked about kind of having a nice balance, something that felt like it worked with your screen on a table. That was a little more exposed to a GM.
Yeah.
That tilted back just a smidge, so it's a little better for work.
Yeah, and when you're like, I didn't want to sign this particular one is almost 90 degrees, and kind of we went a little bit further because I was watching people sign it, and they're kind of like,
Right.
it was awkward to sign it. So if you're like pinning stuff on here and you're writing, I think just a little bit more of a tilt is nice.
I think that's the real use for these, right? That's why we created them for GMs. So you roll it over your table. This is where a lot of our games happen. And I think it's a good little like size. Everything still feels hidden. You could actually use this for a rolling tray if you wanted. I would most likely keep
Nah, there's more
my,
coming.
my
There's,
shit in it.
we've got all of these have secret hidden magnets in here that we haven't talked about yet.
Right.
Well, you have, but all of the ones that are going out today have this feature, and we're going to add
Rolling
really
trays,
sweet little
dice
rolling
holders,
trays,
stuff like that.
and player like you could stack these like 8 deep if you wanted to. So
Right.
there's more storage coming in these, and they're all going to be backward compatible.
Right.
And I love that you can like, you can just like roll it back under,
Right.
and just like tuck it away somewhere. It's got your books, it's got everything, it's got your dog food. Put your dog food in there. Finally get Sawdust interested in playing for once. Yeah, it's cool. I'm excited.
Yeah.
This is fun. I like that we are in a spot where we can innovate again.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it's been, you know,
We're kind of resting on our laurels.
well, the last couple of years have been tough out of necessity
Right.
from all the crazy things that have happened. But it feels so good to be in a space where we're like trying things.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, let's pivot.
Push it
Let's-
a little bit.
Let's push it. Let's do some cool stuff.
It's really the crew that allows us to do that, really, right?
Yeah,
Because
that's true.
they're so good now. This feels really good.
I'm gonna talk
New
to you.
satin finish.
Oh yeah, new finish.
Yep.
So for furniture, we transitioned to a less glossy thing. I like a lot of gloss on a smaller item.
Mm-hmm.
Feels more showy, but I think like for furniture, something in your house, you want something a little more conservative,
Reserved.
a little more reserved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even the engraving, I like this. I also like it without it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, are we gonna make that an option?
I think eventually,
Yeah.
because I know like it would be having a big skull on here would be cool as shit,
Right.
right?
But it's eye of the beholder, right? Like.
It is. I think you know the real. We can provide the option
Right.
and let people decide.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, you want like I want to see this in mosaic, like
Fully decked
hand
out.
painted, like a full scene hand painted on the top of that.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Feels really solid. They're gonna arrive fully assembled.
Yes.
The roll is really nice. It's
Yeah.
not overly quick. It feels just right.
Yeah,
And
they've
even
got
fully
lots.
loaded, it gets pretty heavy when you fully load it.
Yeah.
Like you put a dozen books and a rolling tray in it, and then it's heavy.
And
But I
they're-
think that's good. It's substantial.
They're about, I think cherry or maple is the lightest at like
Right.
22, 23 pounds because we pre-weigh all these because we have to calculate shipping and all that stuff. But I think the heaviest, canary was the heaviest we had, and it's like 28.
Yeah.
So with packaging, you're talking 30 pounds at the door.
Which sucks. I mean, shipping sucks.
It's expensive.
It's gonna be $80.
It's really expensive.
Each one
It
of these is $80
It's-
to ship.
And California is like 120.
Right.
And Michigan is 60. I'm like, cool, let's eat
Right.
a little bit of that and kind of get just like a standard price. But,
Yep.
but you know, like 25, 30 pounds, like it feels heavy, but it's still manageable. I just love like, there's nothing like hardwood furniture, man.
Right.
You get the IKEA tables, like all our desks
Yeah.
in the office.
They sag.
They do, and they bend, and I don't
Were you
know.
there when Cameron drilled into his desk to put a beer holder in?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I put two in. I put one for beer and one for as an ashtray. So after hours,
Only after hours.
when no one else is here, because I work 1,000 hours a week, I can smoke and drink in my office.
But he cut through that door, the big hole saw.
Yeah.
It through the
Chat wants to know, are there any thoughts on having a lock option for the lid for those of us who have kids?
Oh,
Oh,
I have kids. I should have thought of that. I don't actually.
let's consider that. We can consider that.
That would actually not be that difficult to do.
Yeah. Just
We
a
could-
piece of hardware through the
What if we did it discreet on the side so it doesn't impact the aesthetic, and we like tuck it in here.
That's cool.
Little piece of hardware,
Almost like a puzzle box.
puzzle box to keep little greasy kid hands out of there. I got a 5-year-old and like his hands are always sticky. Like he comes home from school and
It's insane.
his hands are sticky.
Yeah.
And like he just loves to take his sticky hands and he's like, "Hey, Dad," and he like puts his hands on my leg hair and like everything's sticky. I never understood that. But anyway,
Thank you for the question.
I digress.
Great suggestion.
Yeah, we'll put a lock on that shit.
But
I
if
feel
you take a hole saw to your IKEA desk and you
Right,
see the
sorry.
innards, it is a fucking cardboard
Cardboard.
armature. It's insane. It's a cardboard grid.
It's like
Looks like an egg
like
carton.
honeycombed cardboard
It's insane.
and veneers on top.
Yeah,
Which is cool. I love getting like a desk for my computer for $100.
sure.
But like
But you get what you pay for.
in my house,
Get what you pay for.
yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. So
Cool.
yeah, time to roll. All right, we got a meeting.
Do we?
I
Are you
don't-
ready?
I'm not ready for anything.
All right. Look at that.
I had
Rolling
another-
action.
I had another Guinness here somewhere.
All right, to the meeting.
It was a meeting and beyond.
Oh, we're going to talk about stock, but I think we're good, right?
You
That's
got
cool.
some cool stuff.
That's our dragon scale finish. This is leopard wood, and the color is really odd. It's almost like an orange, and a lot of people don't like it, but we love the figuring of the wood. It's in the family of lace woods, which is a larger family, and leopard wood is a smaller
Like cheese
portion of
wood?
that. But when we stain it, it looks really cool. It looks like dragon scales. I don't know if you can get that. The warmer colors don't work as well as the cools do because it offers a higher contrast to it. But
I want to do dragon scale in black.
I want to do a table in dragon scale. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I think we're gonna do leopard wood black. So
Yes.
black dragon scale for the mini painted system,
Ooh, yeah.
which is really cool. Those will be out next week. All right, so just don't attack anybody as we walk back.
Will he bark at me if I walk in now?
I don't think so.
They lock us.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
Should we just bang on the
Can
door?
we just fire everyone on camera right now and go home?
Oh, that's cool.
That would be a nice retribution.
We'd actually have to work.
They did.
Did you know this is happening, Madison?
Owen said your loyal minions are waiting like 30 minutes ago.
This is funny.
All the lights are off.
Nicely done, everybody.
Got
Pretty good.
Everyone is fired.
Oh my God, is that Mike Cameron from YouTube? That's the guy. That's him.
He's that YouTube influencer on the Dogma channel.
Wait. You guys didn't hear the firing thing that I mentioned earlier.
We weren't really paying attention.
Hilarious.
You guys are like you're watching.
Nick called this whole thing.
If we're gonna stream these every week, I challenge you all to prank us. Set some limits though.
That was
Get out of hand real quick.
No, definitely. We have to define the limits. Don't set them before they happen.
Where is Tangerine when it comes to pranks?
Nectarine.
We just put a bunch of tangerines.
Nothing.
We need to create dummy versions.
No blood, no company secrets.
No blood?
What if it's not
Those are
human
standards.
blood?
What do you
Yeah.
think
What
we
if-
are?
What are your thoughts on pig
I already
blood?
cleaned that up.
When there's no blood whatsoever.
Okay,
Okay,
you
all
have
right.
to leave.
Yeah.
So bile is fine.
What if the company secrets are in the blood?
Blood is the company. Wow.
Love you.
love to be in the center of attention.
All right. We ready? You guys have any other surprises? We were ready 10 minutes.
That was pretty
We've
lame.
been ready since
Sorry we let you off early because it was warm.
No respect.
No respect. PUs are 18625, which is pretty good. Daily, that's 1432. We produced 567 items, but none of those numbers include prototypes or the Quartermaster. So,
Yeah.
really nice job, everybody. We're off to a really good middle of the month.
And prototyping is generally at least double the amount of time because
Right.
it makes jigs and like we try different things. And so it's good.
Yep. Thanks to everybody for pushing through the mini painter system. I know it tests you all on new systems whenever we do anything new, and pushing out a large volume of prototypes like that. We really appreciate it. We need to do that for the business, but I think in this instance we were just more excited for it, so I wanted to see it come together.
There's like 1,000 next door.
It's
So
insane.
The table is like you can't set a beer on the table. It's so full.
It's really good. We can pump the brakes a little bit on that. I think we have what we need, except for the new mini painter stand, which is just magneted. It's no CNC time, and I believe those were in engraving this morning.
Ross
Tim?
had 'em.
Ross, where's Ross?
Oh,
Ross
Cool.
You all right?
He stated this whole conversation.
Yeah, he did. So we're gonna launch those in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from Tuesday.
Hopefully first
So
or
the-
second week of August.
Yeah, it'll be 2 weeks from Tuesday,
Yep.
which seems pretty good. So I feel really good about the direction it's going. We'll need a couple of those going through engraving. Tim, if you would head that up, that would be great. We're gonna offer those just engraved, not the inlay. I think at that price point, I think that's where it needs to be.
I agree.
Cool. In-stock Quartermasters went live today and did very well so far. So
Most of them are gone.
most of them are gone.
I think the email is going out right now, so I expect they'll probably all be gone. We're gonna try to open up custom orders for Quartermasters next Friday, and depending on shop load, we may limit that. I'm kind of thinking like it'd be cool to open up like 10 a week or something to that effect. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but we'll figure it out. And we
We're trying to make sure it's manageable.
it has to be manageable. It has to be done right.
Not 10?
10 a week.
We have a 4-day work.
No. We're gonna limit the sales to 10 a week
Oh.
over
Custom
the
orders.
time
Oh,
frame.
custom orders.
Not in stock.
Yeah,
I think
I was gonna
the-
say I can't make 10 of those.
No.
None of us. If we all just made furniture.
If
instead
you
of
all
anything
did,
else.
you couldn't make 10 a week?
I don't know. I don't think so.
If they're fired, they don't even work here anymore. So
That's true.
That's especially.
Why are we even having this meeting?
Yeah, I'm only here for the beer.
We're gonna take it slow
That's gone.
and do it properly because you can get in a lot of trouble over promising and under delivering.
Right.
So I think we're gonna like slow this one down
Do you have any
and
examples?
do it right.
We have examples of that, Tim, yes, but we're not gonna go into that
We will
right
not
now.
give them on live stream.
We have a lot of employees that have been here for years now, and we want a more stringent system for reviews. I feel really good about the start of the process and woodworker status and then master status. But after 3 years, and we didn't foresee so many of you staying that long. Honestly, that we really need something a little more stringent in place. Ann is going to be working on that next week. It should have been done sooner, and I apologize for that, but we're going to make it clear going forward.
Either we're doing something right or you guys are doing something wrong.
Or both of those things are
Both of
happening.
those things. Yeah, that's way more.
Thank you for Travis for bringing this to my attention. He'll be the first one going through a yearly review.
Travis.
Review on the spot.
Trivia.
That will be noted. Ann, write that down, please.
Yearly.
Ear and eye protection is necessary on the floors at all times, here and at home. Good. Anything else to add? Ann,
What does the note say? It's been so long.
take pics.
Oh, yes. So there is an icon on certain tickets that looks like a little camera, and if you see the camera, it means take pictures in QA.
I programmed it and she's like, "What's this mean?" Like, I don't have no recall of this.
No,
Oh.
I didn't. I knew what it meant.
Can I piggyback on that?
I knew.
Yeah,
No
I
one
know.
else knew.
Just if by take pictures in QA, it just means put it on the stock cart so they can take pictures of it in the stock room. We don't have a camera in QA. Just
Yes.
Fair.
Brian, this is your fault, and you need to fix this.
It really is. He needs to get me a camera.
Madison, if you're doing stock, make a note on those tickets that say take pics and say pics taken and make sure that item goes back. Cool. Maker Day, Jeremiah.
Maker Day, a week from tomorrow. So if anybody wants to do Maker Day, we're doing it a week from tomorrow. Make stuff.
So next week.
29.
Will there be mini painting?
It's
30th.
gonna be the 30th.
30th.
Maker Day?
What?
I don't know what today is.
There will be mini painting, and I will have my
Yay!
airbrush too if anybody wants to play with an airbrush.
We're pretty strapped for exotic lumber. We got some in today, but please clear exotic lumber usage beforehand.
Yeah, they dropped off exotics today, and it was supposed to be one pallet and a large skid, and the skid was not
They forgot
in the
the
truck.
skid.
So I'm
I
working
bet
on
Bucks.
that right now.
I bet Bucks it was in the truck.
It was
We
probably
just
in the truck.
Overlooked it.
Yeah. Good. Finishing, starting Tuesday, all sprayers. Jeremiah Kim.
Yes. Starting Tuesday, because we got the new satin, that's one of the notes on there too. Everything is switching to satin across the board. We want to make sure everybody has the same standards of quality and efficiency. So Kim will be working with every person side by side. So don't be alarmed when you're scheduled with Kim next week and she watches you do the entire process and has discussions with you on the full process.
Kim is
So-
like
Not me
saying,
hiding in a corner just watching.
Yes.
you're like,
You don't have to hide. You can be out in the open.
No, she has to hide.
It sounds like I'm gonna hide.
It's more fun if you hide.
That's how we like it.
I need a potted plant.
Yeah. Just carry it around with
We
you.
could have like a closet. You just like step in like this little thing in the closet.
Mhm.
Look at it.
Good. Satin only going forward. Jeremiah and I are the only ones that can approve gloss. If any customers want it, we'll approve it. But in the future, going forward, we're all satin. Cool. Anybody have anything else to add? Will.
All the vampire stuff is going to sanding for second stage sanding instead of to processing. So that's going to be in boxes. So if you don't know how to do it and it's in a box, ask me how to do it.
Also, Vampire the Masquerade is awesome. They've been really good to us. And props to VTM.
Yeah.
And we're working on another iteration of that, I believe. Currently?
No.
I thought there was a third. No? All right, well,
We're not.
but VTM, thank you.
We did a different screen for their latest live
Right.
stream, which is really cool. Jake did a great job on that.
Thanks.
I'm out of touch with what actually happens here. It's kind of like,
Good. Team of the week.
Oh wait, one more thing.
Yes. Sorry.
We got new. Shoot, what are they called?
Okay. Team of the week.
Yep, let's go with it. I don't care. I'm over it.
New wood.
Nope.
new wood?
you
We
serious?
got new combination squares in.
How many beers have you had?
I have had a half. We got new combination squares in. They are the. Let's try to keep the ruler and the combination square together. So then that way they work. The other brands don't like working with one another. So when you just slide whatever ruler into the combination square, it doesn't like to be square. So yeah, try to keep those things together, and we're gonna try to get rid of. If you need a ruler, there's also rulers laying around. So.
Cool.
I got one quick thing. Magnets finally came in, bulk magnets, which is awesome. And we weren't delayed this time around. Last time magnets took 4 months, and this time we got them under 30 days. Also, CNC tooling came in inside of a week, which is unbelievable.
Yeah. So the shipping delays seem to be
It's-
clearing up. That's what we've read as well.
It is clearing
Overall,
up.
we're pretty good.
Hells yeah.
Economy's back on track.
Yeah, I would not
Except for the housing market, we're good.
That's all good.
Interest rates,
NFTs,
interest rates are going up to 10%. But this is a package test. There's a quartermaster in there. Feel free to beat it up. Treat it like a UPS employee would.
Well,
Or, if you want to be mean, like a USPS employee would.
Throw it across.
DHL or bus.
Don't be mean to Frank.
That's fair.
We've been beating this thing
That's a
up
good
for
Frank
a
is
handful
solid.
of days.
Eyeballs, however.
It just lives in here and we just kick it.
It's got
Eyeballs,
this one.
however.
It's got this
If you don't
one
have a
word.
name, yeah.
If you don't have a name and you have a terrible nickname instead, it shows you what
I'm
we
like,
think.
this is an insurance claim, right?
I think that was
If
my
they-
I was called a creeper.
If they break the packaging,
Okay, bud.
it's an insurance claim, so. But anyway, we're testing our new
Alright,
packaging. This
Sonic
is why we're
State's
only shipping to the lower 48 in the US, but hopefully we will get
And
there
bags. You used to hate bags.
on an international scale.
That's
Totally
like
fair.
Garfield.
Team of the week?
Team of the week.
Team of the week!
Magdalene for securing Dogmite sponsorship from Beats by Dre.
They're not Beats.
We have it? Do we all get one? Do we all
No.
some? One? One piece?
Timo for being the Himmo.
Thanks, guys.
You call him a himbo?
Merlingtron for not knowing how nicknames work.
Travis for all the moral support.
Jake is now Cake because he is sweet and thick with 2 C's.
Travis.
Uncomfortable.
Travis, keep being mean to Will. Thanks. THX. Thanks.
Ross Jigmaster. Here he is.
Okay, I can't read that one because I can't read 3 Travis words in a row. You're fantastic.
Sawdust because sawdust.
There.
Timothy.
That's my professional name.
And amazing.
Hey, Travis, hey. Beats by Dre.
And for running the meeting during the live stream.
Did you guys have a meeting?
Yeah, the P's were
How'd it
terrible.
go?
Our daily
P's
pews.
are terrible. It was 4.
Our daily pews were 4. No, our weekly pews were at 4, but our daily pews were somehow at 10.
That's weird.
Tim the Tool Man. Tebow. I think that's it.
Brian, why aren't you as fun as Cameron at making videos? He used to run out excitedly like a child on Christmas when he finished one and tell us to come watch his latest masterpiece. Why aren't you that excited?
He does that in the
I can
stock
do that.
room.
Can you do that?
I can do that.
Please do.
Ooh, Cam. Wow.
It wasn't me.
Aw. Jeremiah for putting up with all my nonsense.
Will for Evil Daddy and the Righteous Abs.
Can we hear the story there?
No.
There's an
Ab Daddy.
Ab Daddy. Hell yeah.
You're welcome.
Cameron, Little C, for being smart and working hard all the damn time.
Can we call you Little C from here on out? 'Cause I
If
like
you
that.
want to, I don't really care.
You pay the
Whoa.
paycheck.
Yeah, you
Tangerine.
give me my rent money, so I guess.
That's a full tangerine.
Tim.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Standing out.
Tangerine.
Will makes colors, like literally invents new ones. WTF? TF.
Marin. Thanks for being stellar.
Conus, kind of cool.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Cam's heart. That day 2, day 1. I don't know.
Is it growing or
Is
shrinking?
it shrinking or growing?
I don't
Is that
know.
Elsie's heart? Elsie.
I don't know.
LCH.
Cam for sharing puppy pics.
Oh, you want to see that one?
No, we're good. Go.
Matt, this is the first time I have ever voted for you.
Can't win, not here.
Can't win, yeah.
AJ, please stop trying to communicate with the lasers. It hurts me. Frowny face.
Will for all the shit.
All the shit.
Is that a vote for shit or a vote for Will?
You know.
Yes. All of it.
Ross for threatening China so it never takes 6 months for magnets to arrive again.
Thanks, Ron.
That explains it.
And now Travis will explain string theory.
How many dimensions?
11.
13.
13.
You're 11.
It's 11. Maybe.
Maybe. Tim for knowing the importance of hydration. It's key.
Yeah.
Alejandro Jose. Is that it? Did we get it?
No.
First name. Jake always crushes it.
These walls for containing our madness.
Madison is mad funny.
Never mind. Nick will teach us string theory.
How many dimensions?
How many different?
13. 13.
And coming in clutch with the sticky notes.
Thanks, Ann.
Somebody watching this garbage?
My boyfriend.
Odin
Yes.
Glue Up King. It says Odin Glue Up King.
Owen's good at gluing.
That's.
Oh, I thought it was Odin.
Odin!
It says Odin. So I don't know.
much worse.
It says
Yeah.
Odin.
Productivity should be a lot higher if Odin works.
Jones! Asparagus Jones.
Ooh.
Also not it.
I got this one.
Oh, there's three. Cam. Good job.
Thanks. Marin. Good job. Catch.
Oh, I don't want to.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
We got a
it's
three-way
frozen.
tie.
Oh.
We've got Ann, Tim, and Cam.
Fight to the death. Fight to the death. Fight to the death.
One of them fighting. Confident in this fight. No.
Ann's ready.
Ann, who is
I
it?
have
my
the
stilettos.
bias.
Ann.
Are we rolling?
And your BB's here.
Don't hit the dog.
Let me.
Roll your d20 real quick.
Chuck it at the box.
14.
14.
Who's
Box,
next?
come here, bud. Come here, bud. Good. Hey,
Gotta be a 14.
Gotta beat a 14.
Good boy.
Oh! I can.
It's also Jake Hart. I missed you. I don't know.
Put them both on.
Throw the sausages.
It was stuck to my butt.
Beat a 14.
All right, all right. Wish I had a rolling tray.
Put them in the ground.
Yeah.
It's not like we
Made
made
really
it.
cool. 18.
I don't think we'd have any rolling trade playing around.
You get a quartermaster.
You can pick anything in the box, so
That's fair.
it's in the
It's a
box.
That's fair.
We swapped it out for Cornerstone.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend. I'm on vacation next week,
Okay, bye.
Oh, great.
which is fantastic.
I'll be here
For me.
longer hours because Conus goes on vacation next week.
Yep.
So if you have any problems, call him while he's on vacation.
Send in your guesses for AJ's
Last year
name.
when you
Thank
left,
you, everybody.
I chopped my thumb off.
See you later.
So.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
And lost it shortly after.
Yeah.
And then the power bed.
I came back from that